Controversy is stirring in Colorado Springs as District 11's school board moves forward with a new flag policy. Some say it targets the LGBTQ+ community. News 5's Michelle Reyes explains the new policy and talks with people about their concerns.
Nothing about this is acceptable. This is not normal. Do not let this be normal.
It's been nearly a month since Colorado Springs School District 11 board members passed policy IMD, also known as the flag policy.
The flag policy was to ensure that our classrooms have neutral, unbiased learning environments.
Starting this fall, teachers will be allowed to display only 3 flags in their classrooms: the United States flag, the Colorado state flag, and the City of Colorado Springs flag.
Any flags that have political and partisan ideology are the ones that are not permitted at this time.
The policy allows exception for flags that are part of the curriculum, represent school spirit, sports team, or military affiliation, and those tied to international or U.S. state flags. Julie Ah is the one board member who voted no.
I think this policy is aimed at pride flags in our Colorado Springs District 11 schools.
I was saddened to see the focus on this issue because it literally is not an issue.
One teacher shared concerns about the impact on students. She wants to remain anonymous for fear of retaliation.
It very much limits how much we can include others and just ensure that our students feel safe, especially our LGBTQ students.
Our policies clearly indicate that our schools are safe, welcoming, inclusive learning environment without any bullying, harassment, physical or verbal harassment of any kind.
I asked Board President Mel Packham how students are supposed to feel safe or seen when teachers can't display symbols they relate to.
Well, I would say that having a fair and a neutral and an unbiased learning environment in fact promotes safety for all kids.
But not everyone agrees. This teacher told me the new policy shifts focus away from what really matters in the classroom.
There are systems in place that prevent students from learning, and we should be working on those systems instead of focusing on these small acts of expression that really do little to change our academic environment.
I asked how this policy was going to be enforced.
The implementation of it would fall onto the superintendent.
So I reached out to the superintendent's office in many occasions for nearly a month. I reached out again today and received this response, in part quote, "Superintendent Gal is not available for an interview. I know you've spoken to the Board of Education, but as they're the body that crafts policy, they're the group that can speak to the context and intention behind the changes."
This policy starts this fall. Teachers and students are still waiting on clarity on how it will be enforced and what it means for expression in the classroom. In Colorado Springs, I'm Michelle Reyes, News 5.